Hello and welcome. I am excited to be coming to you all live this morning, and I'm going to wait a moment to see if we get some people joining, and I'm going to see if I can work a little bit on this lighting. It seems really dark at the moment, so just hang tight a moment here, guys. While we see what we can do with the lighting. I'm going to also, I've got my computer pulled up here where I am going to attempt to be able to see comments and answer questions. So just hang tight a moment while we have some people joining. I see Mary there. Hi, Mary. Good morning. Okay. All right, okay, good. The one good thing is it looks like it's not quite as dark on your end as it is on my end, which is weird. I don't know why my phone is, I'm seeing it very, very dark at the moment. So anyway, we'll see how this works, and you guys tell me if you can see me okay. So I'm turning around. I did not clean up my office this morning before I started this. So I'm excited to be connecting with you all this morning, and I see we do have some people joining. So hi, Melissa, how are you? Good morning. Hi, Laura. Good morning. Yeah, oh, you're okay. Good, bright and beautiful. Okay, thank you. Well, you guys don't know me, so I'll first just introduce myself to you. My name is Tysh Mefferd, and I am an executive company vice president with Park Lane Jewelry, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I live in Galveston, Texas, which is about an hour outside of Houston, and I am born and raised Texan, so I've been here for my whole life. I have 3 children. Their ages are 16, 17, and 20. I just celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary last month, and I have been an entrepreneur for the last 20 years, basically. I'll give you a little bit of my backstory. I worked in corporate America for 12 years. And then when my oldest was born, I wanted to continue working, but I wanted to have flexibility as a working mom, and I wanted to be my own boss. So I started my own small business in the wedding industry, and I had that business for about 10 years. And I loved that business. It was awesome. But then in 2008, Hurricane Ike hit the Texas Gulf Coast, and the Houston economy tanked. And with that went my business. And so I ended up turning to direct sales to supplement our family income until my business picked back up. And at the time, I had a friend that had just started selling a jewelry line. And I was like, I think I can sell jewelry, just like many of you, thinking the same thing when you decided to join your company. And so I joined Stella & Dot. And I was with Stella & Dot for 10 years. And about 15 months ago, I partnered with Park Lane Jewelry. While I was at Stella & Dot, I fell in love with the industry. I fell in love with the opportunity that it could create for women that wanted to supplement their income and just, create more joy in their life. I also was fortunate enough to build a beautiful organization. I didn't do it alone. We had a lot of amazing leaders on our team, but we led an organization with over 9,000 women. I will also share with you that and I don't share this to brag. It's always very uncomfortable for me when I talk about the success that I've personally had, because I'm not a boasting person. But I do think it's important to know my history, because I think it will speak to how serious of a decision it was for me to choose to partner with Park Lane. While I was at my previous company, I was their top income earner and had the largest sales organization in 7 countries. And, we had a lot of success. I was like that that story that you read about, you know, in the industry. But when I started learning more about the programs and that Park Lane offers and the company itself, I was honestly really blown away, which leads me to where you guys are right now. And let me first start by saying I am so very sorry for the news that you all received last week, or this past week. I can't express, I've never been in your shoes having had that personally happen to me. So I can't pretend to know what you're feeling, and my heart goes out to you. With that being said, while I haven't personally experienced it, and a few of the gals that I think are joining us this morning, I know I've shared this with Melissa and I've shared this with Jen as well. Hi, Jen, how are you? Hi, Shanna, how are you? Sorry, I'm just looking to see who's joining. What I can share is that back in January, I think January 6th to be specific, my former company announced that they were closing their European market. And at my former company, we were in the UK, we were in Ireland, Scotland, Germany, and France. And when I was with my former company, I had team members in all of those countries. About 20% of my team was in Europe. And I had a lot of amazing leaders there. And I knew many of the women that worked there, not even within our organization, because I had traveled there for 7 years. And immediately, of course, my phone started blowing up, similar to what's been happening this week. And we ended up, you know, working with many of those women and, you know, walking with them hand in hand as they ended up making decisions on where they were going to go next. And many of them have ended up joining us at Park Lane. And so I know from that experience, I kind of understand a little bit of what you guys are going through. Not personally been in this scenario, but I've worked with a lot of women here this year that have been in the same situation. And so what I can tell you is the good news is if you love this industry and you love jewelry and you'd like to continue staying in that space, there are beautiful, I feel Park Lane could be a beautiful option for you. I'm going to speak a little bit to why I made the decisions to join Park Lane and why I think you should consider it as your next home and hopefully forever home if that's something that you're interested in doing. I'll also, in a little bit, I'm going to show you some of the jewelry because I know that's probably what you want to see. You want to see the jewelry. And I wish that we could be in my living room right now, sitting on the floor with coffee so I could show it to you in person. But since we can't do that, this is going to be the next best thing for now. And then, of course, anybody that would love to have any additional conversations about this, I'm happy to talk with you. I also want to share that Mary Schifano is joining us live. I mean, not live, she's here with me right now. She commented, and Mary has been working very closely with several of the women that have joined us thus far. I know that I'm sorry, my mom just texted me. Let me just make sure everything's okay. So this is a little bit of a side note, but I know Melissa is aware of this. Jen is aware of this. A few days ago, my father fell during the night, had a very bad fall, and they live outside of Dallas. And so he ended up in the hospital. And of course, I'm the oldest daughter. My two sisters live nearby them, thankfully. And they also do this business with me. So it's been a family affair. We've been in the jewelry business for the last 10 years, the three of us. But anyway, I ran to the rescue, not to the rescue, but I ran to be with them, and I was with them for 2 days. And I drove back to Galveston yesterday. So he went home last night, and I'm just hearing how the night went, and I think everything's okay. But sorry, little distraction there. It's life, right? And it's why we do this business, for that flexibility. So anyway, so Mary is a sales vice president here with Park Lane. And I'm just going to tell you right now, Mary is a rock star in the direct sales industry. She's been in this industry 25, 30 years. She has been through your experience personally, I will say. She has been with 2 companies where she led huge organizations, where she was, one of their top leaders and was with them until those companies closed. So she has been in your shoes twice. She's also worked corporately for startup companies in the direct sales space. So she's been on that side as well. And she joined Park Lane a few months ago. And I just want you to know it speaks volumes to the fact that she is here, because she also has had all the success in the world. She could go anywhere. She could choose any company. She has companies calling her every day. And she saw all of the benefits and the programs and was, and if you want, Mary, you can even share in the comments just like your big, like what the big aha moment was for you on why you felt Park Lane was the last home for you and why you joined us. So anyway, Mary is here as well to talk with any of you, to answer any questions. She is a true icon in our industry. So anyway, glad you're here with me joining, Mary. But what I thought I would just speak to quickly, and then I'll show you jewelry, is I'll share with you why ultimately I joined Park Lane and why I think it could be a great choice for you all. Again, for those of you that are joining late, I have been in the jewelry space for over 10 years now. I know jewelry sales, I know quality, I know good jewelry, I know not great jewelry, I know how to build a jewelry empire, and I know how to help others build a jewelry empire, because I've done all of those things over the last 10 years. And I also was with a former brand that I loved. I had a love affair with that jewelry line. I loved their collection. It was hard to envision me selling anything else. So I can 100% speak to you on that. And I know it was really hard to be open to selling a different line, because I've always felt I have to be passionate about what I'm selling. I have to believe in the product, probably a lot of the same things that you're thinking about right now. So when I started talking with Park Lane, these were the things that ultimately really impressed me. The first thing that impressed me was the fact that the jewelry collection was very diverse. Okay, and I'm gonna talk to you about why that was really important to me. So I'll be the first to admit I didn't love it all. Okay, and for a moment that scared me, but I don't love this whole collection. But then I was able to uncover and realize that's actually a good thing that I don't love this whole collection, because ultimately what I wanted to be able to do is offer a really great business opportunity to others, no matter what demographic, what style type, no matter what age group they might be in, no matter what market they might be in. They could be in New York City, or they could be in the middle of, Arkansas. And no matter where they lived, or what their age was, or what their income was, or what their network's income was, no matter any of those things, or what their style type was, I would be able to offer a business opportunity to them that they could have success with. That was important to me, because I had experienced previously a scenario where people would come in and they might love my previous product, but they weren't able to have the success that they were looking to have. Either their market couldn't afford the product, or it was a too niche of a product. There were lots of obstacles that people would not be able to overcome. And so it was very important to me that I would come into a collection, into a brand, where essentially I could build the display and the line that I personally loved. It was my style, and the style that I felt my customers would love and my network would love. But then if I sponsored someone in Idaho, what I love may not be what they love. And they would be able to build a collection and build a business based on what their style was and their customer style and their network style and that sort of thing. It was also important to me that I could help a 20-something-year-old come in and have great success, because I know that, having a 20-year-old myself right now, I know that when, what a 20-something-year-old might be able to afford in her market and network, which we all know that's where we start this business. We start within our network. We're going to quickly build out of that network, but that's where we start. I knew that their network, what they could afford to buy, was going to be very different than what a 30-something-year-old's network was going to be, or a 40-something-year-old, or a 50-something-year-old, or a 70-something-year-old, for goodness sakes. And so I wanted to be able to build a business and offer a business that someone could come in their 20s and have success, and someone could come in their 70s and have success, because we were going to have things that spoke to their network and price points that spoke to their network. So that was very important to me, okay? And the reality is at Park Lane has about 1,000 SKUs. I mean, they've got lots of jewelry. So again, back to, if you jump on our website and you're like, I love my current website and I don't know that I love everything I'm seeing in your brand, I'm going to tell you right now how you will stay in business, how a company does stay in business for 64 years now, which is how long Park Lane has been in the industry. They've done that because they have a collection that speaks to all types of people, and it doesn't limit themselves. Okay, so this has been one of the things that has led to their success all of these years. I want to speak about the quality for a moment. Again, I loved the brand, my former brand that I sold. And of course, I was never going to put my name around something that I didn't feel 100% confident in. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that I have been so impressed with the quality of Park Lane. And they are continuing to increase their, what's the right word? Like raise their expectations on specifications and gold count and all of those things. They have the highest expectations with quality. They offer a unconditional guarantee, which we'll talk about in a moment. And trust me, they don't want that jewelry coming back, because if it comes back, they got to replace it. So their expectations and their requirements are very high. The plating is many times over the industry standards and averages that you see, out there in the marketplace. They use, natural stones. They use Swarovski crystals. They use all sorts of, beautiful glass beads and all of the beautiful, amazing things that, you may be looking for or being interested in. They offer all types. Okay. So they offer bling jewelry if you love bling. They offer boho chic if you love boho chic. They offer classic if you love classic. They offer very trendy if you love trendy. Of course, we've got a lot of beautiful fashion jewelry. We've got what we call our designer inspired collection, which are pieces that are inspired by very high-end designer items. And that is something that we didn't have. And I honestly didn't know if people were interested in that or wanted that. I'm going to tell you right now, I sell a whole lot of that because people love that. People may not want to go buy a Cartier bracelet for $10,000, but they'll happily get something that kind of looks like one for, a fraction of the price. So that has been really popular as well. So again, speaking to the quality, it is the best I've seen, and I've had many, many customers tell me they are blown away by just how good this quality is, and they prefer it to my previous company. And I've also it's been fun to meet customers who have shopped with Park Lane 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and tell me, oh my gosh, I love their unconditional guarantee. I have pieces I've had in my jewelry cabinet for 20 years and they still look brand new. So again, these were fears that I had, okay? And I have been so pleasantly surprised and blown away. Now, I'm going to look for a moment. Oh, good. Mary has included her information, which is perfect. Okay, so I see that you guys are starting to ask questions, which is great. And I don't have the questions on my phone right now. Is that okay if I don't have my questions on my phone right now? And I'm going to let, or do you guys, let me see. Maybe I'll put them up here for a moment just to have them up. I find myself, I get distracted when do you do that? You get distracted when you've got the comments rolling on your phone. It makes it a little bit more, my ADD kicks in. So I see that Mary's answering questions. I'm rolling my questions over. I've got my screen on over here. So I'll look at that if I need to, and then I'll come back to them if I need to. So, and if there's anything specific, Mary, if you want, you can even text me, because I get my text on my computer, and I can actually try and address that as well if I miss it on the screen. So, okay, so we talked about quality. We've talked about the different styles and why I joined. Let me tell you other reasons why I joined. So I am a believer that if you want to have a successful party-based business, party plan business, whether it's in person or online, either way, it all starts, and if you want to help others do it, which is what I want to do, it all starts with the host plan. Because if you've got an amazing host plan, you've always got a host wanting to book a party. And you've always got your host then sharing with friends and family and continuing to help you open that next door and open that next door and open that next door. And I'm assuming you guys, for those of you that do your business online, you do a lot of online parties, a lot of Facebook parties, which we have a large group within our Treasure Tribe organization, our team, that also does a lot of online parties as well. And that, of course, that's how they're continuing to build their business and build their VIP groups and all that. So I'm a big believer it all starts with the host plan. And the host plan with Park Lane is like, this is one of our little host brochures, is like nothing I've ever seen before. I was so blown away that, number one, I knew, okay, even if there was nothing else, like, this host plan is killer. So there's 5 different categories to the host plan. And the first category starts with a thank you award. Every host is able to get a thank you award for hosting. And that's any item out of our thank you collection. And here's just a small sampling of the thank you collection. There's like 50 pieces, more or less. They can pick any one of those pieces for $22. That's the first thing that they get. They get to pick a piece for $22. And they've got about 50 pieces to choose from. Many are well over $100. This is an example of one right here. This is our Blondie necklace. And I'm going to kind of show you the Blondie up close and personal. Okay. You can wear it this side where it's got a little bit of bling, or if you don't want the bling, you can actually wear it on this side. I'm going to take this off for just a moment, and I'll show you guys. I'll just put it on for here just a little bit, just so you can see. I'm going to make it a little bit lower, just so you can see what the Blondie looks like. So first thing they get to do is they get to select a thank you gift for $22. A qualifying party is $300 net. So that's the first thing. The second thing they get is free product. Of course, everybody loves free product. So here's our Blondie necklace, which I love. So the second thing they get is, I'll put it over my shirt so you guys can just look at it for a few minutes. So the second thing they get is free product. Make sure it's straight. Okay. Second thing they get is free product. And actually, I'm sorry, y'all, but I like it tucked in more. I'm like, okay, if I'm going to sit here and wear it, it's going to be the way I'd be wearing it if I were wearing it out today. So the second thing they get is free. So, and this is going to blow your mind, guys. I don't even know what it was at your company, but this is how they earn free product, which was very different from where I came from. So they get credit for every order that's placed in a party. So they get $20 in free product for every order placed, $20. If they get 10 orders on the party, it doubles to $40 per order. Okay, so let's do the math on that. $40 times 10 orders is $400 free. $400 free if they have 10 orders. Let me tell you why most of my parties now have 10 orders. when you share with your hostess, okay, I'm so excited to gift you with all this amazing free product. You know, you're going to get $20 per every order you get. So let's say you have five friends that shop with you, that's going to be $100 in free product. But if we can get 10 orders and they can be any amount, then it's going to double and you would get $40 per order. And with 10 orders, you get $400 in free product. All of a sudden their eyes light up and they're like, I'm all over this. So I find very often, like I had a show a few nights ago and we had 7 orders that night. So 7 times 20, $140 in free product. It's like, okay, we're at $140 in free. But if you can get 3 more people, and they can even buy one item if they want, then it's going to bump you to 10 orders. And then that 140 is going to become 400. And they're like, I'm all over it. So it helps you very quickly build a partnership where you are working together to make that show be the best it can be, okay? So they get rewarded on number of orders, not on the total dollars. That's the second thing they get. The third thing that they get is, let me respond to this text. Sorry, let me respond to this text really quickly. Sorry. Okay, so then the third thing that they get is half off items. They get, they can choose up to 4 items, half off. If they want, up to 4 items, half. And let me be very specific on this. You are earning commissions on those half off items, okay? At my previous company, we didn't earn any commissions on any of the host rewards. But here at Park Lane, if you have a hostess that buys 4 half off items, you're earning your commissions on those items. I don't know how it is with your current company, but I want to make sure you're aware of that. We also then have our Host Reserve collection. Our hostesses love the Host Reserve collection. It is how I book many of my shows and there are a few pages in the back of our book. So if you go, and maybe Mary can, and maybe it already has been shared here, the link to our online lookbook. But if you go to, here's our lookbook here. If you go to the back, there are a few pages of Host Reserve items, and I'll share with you a few of them right now. They are some of our best pieces. And when customers see one and they're like, oh my God, I love, like for example, let me pull this up for just a second. Oops, I just dropped one. When they're like, you know, like, oh my God, I forget the name of this bracelet, but this little bracelet right here is stunning. The detail in it, it's got Swarovski crystals. I mean, it's got these amazing little circular things here that kind of go back and forth, which is so fun. It's got this little cuff that kind of comes up like that, and then you put it on your wrist, and then you close it shut. Look how beautiful it looks on the wrist. So when customers see some of these Host Reserve items that they fall in love with, they're like, oh my gosh, I want those Winston earrings, for example. And I'm like, okay, well, you can get the Winston earrings by getting a few of your friends together and let's do a fun shopping event. We can do it in person or online. We can meet for coffee, or we can do it at a wine bar, or we can do it at your house, or we can do it, we can do it online. What works best for you? So when I'll show you guys these. This is another Host Reserve item. These are gorgeous. Again, like quality, like you've never seen before. Amazing quality. So our Host Reserve items helps us book because people fall in love. And then I'm like, these are limited edition. They are only made available to our hostesses. Let's get you this item. And I know your friends are going to love our customer sale just as much as you have. Or, love the line just as much as you have, whatever. So it helps us book. So those are our Host Reserve items. They can get up to 4 of those as well. And then the last thing is booking treats, I call them. Thank yous to the host when we book parties from her party. So for those of you that do online parties, if you are hosting an online party and then you get 3 customers from that party that book with you, then the host who you were holding the party with, let's say that host was Jen. So you have a party with Jen, and then with that party you book with Mary, you book with Melissa, and you book with, let's see who else is joining here. April. Okay, so let's say you book with those three. When you go and do Melissa's party, Jen is going to be able to pick out another thank you gift, which I'll go back to our thank you brochure. Those are the 50 items that are available for $22. Okay, so she gets to pick out another thank you gift at that party. When I go and do Mary's show, she gets to get another thank you gift, another item, many of them over $100, she gets for $22. And then when I go and do April's, the same. So our hosts get thank you gifts from the company. We are not having to fund this, clearly, when we book with their friends. And so they are working to help us book because they've got many more things in that thank you collection that they are wanting. Another item in our thank you collection is our L necklace. And let me just show you guys this for a moment. We've got everything there. We've got earrings, we've got necklaces, we've got bracelets. But since we're going to be looking at the jewelry here in a minute, I'll just show. Okay, let's see if I can get this off without. Okay, there goes my Blondie. Okay, this is our L necklace. So this is rose gold, and it's got these gorgeous hematite stones that are stunning. I mean, people love this necklace. I love pairing it with our rue necklace. This rue is one of our delicates that I wear all the time. The rue is $34, which is such an incredible price. And it is a rose gold. It's like kind of a soft rose gold. I love wearing these two together. Now, all of our necklaces have typically 2 to 4 inch extenders. So you can, like I would probably, as you guys know, you play around. I'd probably make this just a little shorter. I'll just pull it up a little bit if I were wearing the two together. But I do often layer a little delicate with a statement necklace. I do that often. So this is our L necklace, which is gorgeous. And again, another favorite of mine. So again, and it's actually what the model's wearing here on the front cover of our thank you brochure, or our host reward brochure. So back to when choosing a direct sales space. And again, I've learned this, 10 years in the business, 10 years selling jewelry, 10 years building jewelry businesses and helping others do the same. I think it all starts with a host plan, having a host plan that will help you and make it simple and easy to book shows. Okay, so that was one of the things that I was blown away by. Second thing I was blown away by is Park Lane offers a fundraising program. And I love doing shop for causes. I found it's helped me as well as many of my team members build, sorry y'all, I'm like, needs to be straight, build their businesses, because fundraiser events very often opened new doors. And we just love giving. Who doesn't love giving back to their community? And previously, very often I was having to donate a percentage of my own commissions. I did that a lot at my previous company. Well, I love that Park Lane offers their own fundraising program where you can partner with an organization, and Park Lane is going to donate 50% of the sales back to that organization. So Park Lane donates 50% back to the organization, and then you are being paid your commission based on the remaining 50%. So let's say I do a fundraiser with, I did one last month with Lydia's House, which is an organization in St. Louis. It was an online fundraiser. Our fundraising collection is a curated collection from our big collection. So it's not the entire collection, but it's a curated collection, and which I love. And you can set up, a link where they've got a direct link. They can add their logo. Like if you're wanting to do them online, it's awesome. So I did one with Lydia's House. We ended up selling about a little over $1,000. Then Lydia's House was gifted about $500 from Park Lane. And then I earned 45 to 50% commission. So then that month, I think I earned 50%. So I earned $250 from the remaining $500. Okay, so I love our fundraising program, and I love the doors that it opens for me, and I love that it gives me an opportunity to partner with organizations and give back. So love our fundraising program. It was another thing that was really important to me. another thing I loved is who likes to travel? Okay, so I love to travel. And they do not have to be Mary's asking if they have to be a 501c. I believe they don't. I'm pretty sure they do not have to be a 501c. I think if they're a 501c, then the benefit there is they're not having to pay tax, I think. Could be wrong on this, so I apologize that if I'm answering that incorrectly. But like we've done events with the drill team and with the volleyball team and things like that, and I don't think that they're 501cs. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. But we can further clarify if we need to. And if I'm wrong, I apologize in advance. I do not want to give any inaccurate information. And it may even say in this brochure, although I'm not sure. Okay. So then what was I going to know? Oh, international travel. So I love to travel. It's something that's really important to our family. And I loved that Park Lane offers two trips a year. I say international because that's the only places I've been since joining. So I joined last April. And within 6 weeks, I earned the first trip to Athens, Greece, which was happening last September, so a year ago, September. And my husband and I went to Athens, Greece, all expense paid, 5-star accommodations, like cannot even begin to tell you how amazing this trip was. For 5 nights, I believe, 5 nights or 6 nights, 5 or 6 nights, I think 5 nights. An amazing trip. And we'd never been to Greece before. In March, I went on my second international trip, took my 20-year-old son. We went to Rome, Italy. 5 nights again. I'd never been to Italy. The most amazing trip. I cannot tell you how incredible it was. Again, 5-star luxury accommodations, all meals covered, yada, yada. Then this September, I'll be heading to St. Martin, another location I've never been before. My husband's going with me. I earned a trip for 2, all expense paid, 5-star luxury resort, leave the wallet at home. Like, I cannot wait. Now, it would mean nothing to me if I was earning trips, but my team members weren't earning trips. That would actually not be all that exciting to me, because ultimately I wanted to be with a company where anyone could earn a trip if they really wanted it. They weren't going to have to be the top seller, top sponsor in order to do it. I will tell you, about 10% of our team has earned the last 3 trips. 10%. And at my previous company, we had less than 1% earning the trips. So, and when I've been on these trips, I'm meeting women who have taken 70-something trips around the world with Park Lane. I am a big believer that the proof is in the pudding. And when you have leaders that have been with the company 10, 20, 30 plus years, and they've taken some 70-something trips with the company, I mean, that speaks volumes to me, because I've been in this industry long enough to know that if people aren't happy, if they're not earning what they need to earn, if they are not feeling respected, if they do not feel that they have been that their effort has been valued and recognized, they leave. That's what happens in this industry. And so I found that it was the opposite of that at Park Lane, which really spoke volumes to me. Now, I want to speak for a moment on the fact that sometimes I think it can be really intriguing to want to be with like that startup company, that bright, shiny object, that thing that nobody's heard of. You want to, getting in on the ground floor and all those things. I know that it is easy to kind of think that maybe that's the smart way to go. And I did that. I actually did that with my previous company. But this is what I will tell you, and this is what I have found in this industry. And I know Mary can speak to this as well. There's a reason that Park Lane has been in business now for 64 years, that they are a cash-rich, debt-free company, that they are still family-owned and operated, that they are, not owned by investment groups or hedge funds or things like that. There's a reason this company has continued to have success since 1955. And while it could be easy to think, oh, well, there's no way I could come in and have success there. Like, they're tapped out or whatever. The reason I partnered with Park Lane 15 months ago was I came in to help them build the next generation at Park Lane. We recognized and they recognized that they had leaders that had been in the business and with them for 20-something years, as had their teams, and it was time to build that next generation. Park Lane was started by Shirley and Art Levine back in 1955. They had 8 children. God love them. 3 of the 8 kids, 3 of the sons, bought the company 15 years ago from mom and dad, and so the company's now being run by the second generation. And they now have their adult children working in the company. So the second, third generation are there working in this company and running this company. And just like they've got that new generation in the company as they are working from the bottom up, learning the business, it was time to do that out in the field as well. And so what I looked at Park Lane as is it's a company that's got the backing and the experience, and they 50% of their jewelry they manufacture themselves, and they've got relationships and buying power where they can get things at such incredible price points in order to pass that along to the customers. At the same time, I did feel it was very ground floor. I felt like my mother's generation might have known Park Lane, my grandmother's generation might have known Park Lane, but my generation, and I'm about to be 50 next month in August, my generation and the generations below me, they didn't know Park Lane. And so I saw it as a huge opportunity to come in and help a very established, extremely ethical, honest, good family and company build that next generation. And that was something that I was really excited about, and I was honored to be a part of. So now let's talk about the customer sale. And I know you guys let me know if I'm going too long, but I'd rather you guys have all the information here versus not. And then, if you need to jump back on and watch later, you're welcome to. So another thing, oh, you know what, before I get to the customer sale, so international travel, talk to you about that. The other little perk, and I'm just gonna pull out a little brochure here. This might look like a Mercedes. It is a Mercedes. Park Lane offers a Mercedes car program. I'm not kidding. I'm going to say it again. They offer a Mercedes car program. And I won't get into all the details of the program, but what I love about the Mercedes car program is you can opt, if you can qualify for it starting at the branch level, the first level of leadership with our company. You can qualify for it. And once you qualify and you earn that Mercedes car bonus program, you can either elect to do the Mercedes, you can elect to do a different car, or you can elect to just take the cash. Like, it's totally up to you how you want to take advantage of that program. I, of course, took advantage of the program, and I have a white Mercedes sitting in my driveway. I've never owned a Mercedes before. I'm not, a super fancy car person, but I was like, you know what? I think I'll take that. So I'm driving a Mercedes, and we've got we've had, I think, 13 members of our team now in the last 15 months also earn their Mercedes. And we've got many more that are on the cusp for it. So if that's something that you're interested in, come on, girl, come join our Mercedes club, and we would love to help you be in the shoes of that also. But if Mercedes doesn't speak to you, you don't have to get a Mercedes. You can take the cash from it and do whatever you want to do with it. So I love that program that's also available. Now I want to talk for a moment about the customer sale. I told you how I feel you've got to have a strong host program in order to be able to help people build a great business. None of it would matter if the customers didn't want to shop, right? So let's talk about the customer sale. I love that, and I think there's a lot of psychology behind this, but having been in the jewelry business for 10 years and having done it another way, and now I have our customer sale, I can tell you people absolutely love this. And many of my hostesses book because they are so excited to share this sale with their friends and family. And just think about, just gonna throw it out there to you guys. If you go to, like, let's say you run to Target and they're having like a great clearance sale on whatever, whatever that may be for you that you love, or one of your favorite stores, let's say Nordstrom's doing their big, biannual sale that they do or whatever, I forget what they call it. And you're like, sharing those great things that you got at 50% off or whatever, once you take advantage of that, you then want to share with your friends, right? Like that's the kind of shopper I am. This is why people love the sale. This is why hostesses love sharing with their friends, because they love sharing a really great deal. And the way our customer special works is, and they can take advantage of this 24/7, 365 days a year. You buy 2 items that you pay regular price for. Okay, so those can be your least expensive items. And we've got loads under $30. We've got loads under $40. We've got loads under $50. So they get 2 items that they pay regular price for, like for example, this Rue necklace, which is $34, as I mentioned to you. We've got lots of great earrings that are, like I'll show y'all our Moana earrings. I know Melissa loves these Moana earrings, so she's worn them a couple days straight now. These Moana earrings are so gorgeous. They come in rose gold, gold, and silver, and I'll put the gold ones in right now. We'll just do a little switcheroo. By the way, these are our buzz earrings, which they're beautiful. The plating on them is amazing. I wear them all the time. Those are our buzz. But I'll put the Moanas on. I'll put the Moanas in gold in. They're featherweight. You can hardly even feel them in your ears. They're $24. So these make a great regular price item. And what we always do is we always guide our customers towards great options for their regular price. So they pay regular price for the 2 least expensive items. Then they are able to get up to 4 additional items if they choose for half off. So let's say they fall in love with the buzz earrings and they want to get the buzz earrings, and the buzz earrings run, I think they're about $60. You're like, okay, let's help you pick out 2 items that are going to be, under 30 or under 20. And then these become $30. So and they're like, what? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So the reality is, when you go and you look at the lookbook, sorry, my phone is blowing up, so I'm moving things. Don't really pay attention to the pricing that you're seeing, because the reality is most things that are over, I'll say 35, people are getting for half off. Most of the time. Most of the time they're paying half for those items. So for example, I forget, and I don't know names of all the pieces, and I'm just going to tell you, you don't have to know the names or the prices of your line in order to build a jewelry empire if you have the desire. But I love this piece. Look how beautiful this piece is. It's super fun, super, casual or dressy, whatever you want to do with it. But this piece, let's say this necklace runs like $70 in the catalog, it'd be $35 at half off. And I've yet to have a customer that would pay full price for that. They're going to get it for half off. Here's another, for those of you that love bees. I know bees are really in right now. Look at the detail in this necklace. This is like some sort of natural stone. I forget what it is. But the detail on it is amazing. I love the chain. A little bit of glisten with the chain. Oops, that's backwards. So this is another piece. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. That they could get it half off. Okay. All right. So we've got the 2 and 4 sale. Then the other thing that we always have other specials going on. So we have what I like to refer to as the zinger. And the way the zinger works is when you spend $90, you can pick out any item up to $200 for $25. Let me say that again. When you spend $90, you can pick out any item up to $200 that you get for $25. I am not kidding. People go nuts over that, and they are so happy with their purchase, and they are so happy with you, and they are so happy with Park Lane. That Park Lane is so generous with their sales. And so, for example, this has been one of my really popular quote-unquote zinger items that I just kind of coined at the zinger sale, and my customers seem to love that. But and again, I'm sorry, I can't think of the name of this at the moment, but I have sold a lot of these. This retails for maybe $150, something like that, and I've got lots and lots of customers that have gotten this for $25. You can get it for half off if you want, but you can also get it for $25 when you spend $90, and you can get to that $90 doing the 2 and 4 sales. So you can basically combine deals is my point, which people are always blown away by, that they can combine deals. So that just gives you a little bit of idea about our sales. And then we also offer other fun monthly specials. And Park Lane will bring in items that are, limited edition, we'll say. So when they come in, when they're gone, they're gone. But I mean, for them, limited edition might be like 100,000 of a piece or something. Like the quantities that are sold are just crazy town. But anyway, I'll show you our flamingo earrings. So right now, our flamingo earrings are one of our, I'm going to put these on. These are one of our monthly specials. You can get these gorgeous statement earrings for $15. If your customer base loves statement earrings, we've got gorgeous statement earrings. You can get these for $15 when you spend $30. Get them for $15 when you spend $30. I can't tell you, I don't have to tell you, you guys are in the jewelry business. You know what specials off can do to help you bring back repeat business month after month. And so our customers love our monthly specials. Okay, so let me talk for a moment about Rich Rewards. And thank you for that reminder, Mary. See, I knew I needed help here because I'm going to forget things, guys. One of the challenges that I was faced with my previous company is that I'm just gonna wear those. I'm just gonna leave this with you guys for a few minutes. So one of the challenges I was faced with was a lot of our team members were constantly having to reinvest in new product, and they were having to spend a lot of money out of pocket. So essentially they were earning less because they were taking their commissions to spend. You don't have to do that at Park Lane. At Park Lane, we have our Rich Rewards program. And I don't think I have that flyer here in front of me, but basically the way the Rich Rewards program works is every single month you can earn anywhere from $250 to over $1,100 in free product every single month. Every single month, okay? You can earn anywhere from $250 to $1,100. You can just do a little bit each month and earn $250. Or you can do more and earn more. I mean, it's amazing. And every month, Park Lane releases 1 or 2 new pieces every single month. And we have the opportunity the month before it's being released to earn it for free. Every single month. So every single month, we're like last month, we released, I had this on earlier, our Dreamer Necklace, which is gorgeous. This Dreamer Necklace these are all glass beads. And then you've got this beautiful marble tassel marble pendant at the bottom here that's plated in the gold plate on the side. This fun little white little tassel, this gold tassel from behind. I mean, it can be worn 2 different ways. It can be worn long or short. It's absolutely stunning. This was brought in, I think, a month ago. I think this came in June, and we could earn it for free in May, okay? So you're getting to keep your commissions in your pocket, and you're not having to reinvest. So our stylists have absolutely loved that. They've also loved that they can host their own party every single week if they want. You can, at my previous company, we could only host our own show twice a year. Here, you can host every week. You can host every day if you wanted. Like, you got orders that are coming in, your VIP group, you're putting them in a party, and then you're either getting to use those rewards that you're earning, the free product, as incentive for people to shop and whatnot, or you get to keep it yourself. You choose how you want to use those free rewards. So I love that as well. Okay, if I've forgotten anything at this point, Mary, just text me. I think what I'm going to do is start sharing with you guys some more jewelry. And I'm going to go through this a little fast because I know that I have been on for a really long time. So I apologize for that, but hopefully you guys don't mind. If you're sick of me, just tell me or turn it off, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to show you some. I've got my trays here, so I'm just going to go through some of my trays really quickly. So here, if you love statement earrings, here's some of our statement earrings I love. Again, this is what I love. Remember, 1,000 SKUs with Park Lane. You build the collection that speaks to you. For some of you, this may not be your style, and that's okay. And it's a good thing. I'm going to remind you, it is a good thing to not love everything. If you're loving everything, I'm going to promise you that there are people out there that have a different style than you, and you can't sell your jewelry to them. But if you don't love everything, then you're going to have something for every different type of style type out there. That is good for business, okay? All right. Our Merlin Earrings, fun statement earring, gorgeous. These are the cha-cha earrings. I think if you're that little boho chic gal, or got customers that are that boho chic gal, or cha-cha earrings. Alrighty. These are our London earrings, which I love. They come in gold and silver. Super lightweight. I'll put this on for a handful of minutes here. They run, I forget how much they run, but I've got a lot of customers that buy these at their regular price. Or if they're getting for half off, they're like super cheap. I mean, not expensive at all. I mean, like crazy deal. But people love our London earrings. Again, they've been a bestseller for me in gold and silver. I love a statement earring, so I sell a lot of statement earrings. You know how this goes. We sell what we love. These are our Havana earrings. And I will also tell you guys, we have a list of items already that are being discontinued. So you don't have to worry about that. And these can be worn as the statement, or you can take off the tassel and then you just got a big stud. But who would do that? Because I love them as a tassel, personally. Okay, so that's the first. Let me just put this down here. Okay, let me show you from this. We've got Parkland does a lot of earring sets, and I'd never had that before, and I was like, I don't know, people aren't like that. People love the earring sets. So we've got this set of hematite, silver, and gold. These retail $44 for the set. People tell me they think that's a great deal, but if they're getting them for half off, then it's $22 for a set, and they're like, oh my God, that's a freaking steal. So these are these are our Tallulah earrings, which are a matte gold and silver hammered effect. Great bestseller also, because as you know, people love the mixed metals. Then we've got the Emerson necklace, which again, I sell a lot of. Again, this is what I love, so just keep that in mind. Our Emerson necklace, I love it. It's got the little beads on here that move at the front. This is also a matte finish, and it comes in gold. It has the mixed metals of the gold and silver, so I sell a lot of the Emerson and the Tallulah together. So that's what that is. These little magnolia earrings are super cute. I'm going to put one in my ear to show you guys. They are, let me put this down there. They are $24, and I think it's important to show you some of our inexpensive items that are great regular price items, because, you want to help people. I mean, these are 24 bucks, these earrings. Look how cute. I mean, I love these, so my customers tend to love these. But this makes a great regular price item to then help someone get the higher price items they're looking at for half off. Okay, Mary's asking if people can shop the vault for their kit items. So when you build your kit, and don't let me forget, guys, I need to talk about what's being offered to our Chloe and Isabel people, the special. When you build your kit, you build it. You can build it any way you want. If you want to shop items from the vault, you absolutely can. But I'm going to give you my business advice, because I think that's my duty, because I want to help you build a business. Personally, I wouldn't, because I want you buying things that are going to be carried over to the next collection, so that you can help build a business that you're going to be able to immediately be earning income, and it's not going to be discontinued. I'm going to remind you, you're going to be earning rich rewards every single month. So use the rich rewards if you want to add items from the vault if you want. But if you're seeing something in that vault that you absolutely love and you cannot not get it, then yes, you absolutely can pick whatever you want with your kit. And I guess since we're talking about this, I want to talk about the special right now so I don't forget. The way the special is working until July, it's either 17th or 18th. And Mary, please correct me if it's 17th or 18th. Park Lane is offering for any Chloe and Isabel merchandiser and above, at any level that wants to join, you can join and get a kit for free, basically, a $1,000 kit for free. You're going to be charged $20 for that $1,000 kit, because that's about what it's going to cost to ship to you. So you're going to pay a $20 shipping fee to get $1,000 worth of jewelry for free, no cost to you. Now, what is then expected, because I want to be very transparent here, is that you go in and sell or submit $1,000 in sales in your first 30 days. Okay, so $1,000 in sales in your first 30 days. If you do not hit $1,000 in sales in your first 30 days, Worst case scenario, if you didn't do that, then you're going to be charged the price of the kit, which is $229. That's the price of our $1,000 kit, which also includes a website for a year and, access to all of our programs and all of that jazz. So normally it's $229 for $1,000. They're offering to our Chloe and Isabel community because, you've basically been put out of a job, that you can come in and get a kit for free. But, you'll just want to make sure, and we'll be there to help you, train and support and mentor you to get to that $1,000 in sales within 30 days. I mean, that's essentially one show. And many of you probably could do it in your sleep because this is what you do. You know how to do this. But we will be there. It's going to be, many of you are going to probably end up doing 5 times that because I know how you are. But that would be the only thing. Okay. So, and it's not hard, super simple, and we'll be very focused on helping to make sure every single one of you accomplish that. So with that being said, that's our special that we're offering until I think July 17th. And I will confirm if that's not accurate. Our Sparkle convention is, which is our annual convention in Chicago, kicks off the 18th. And also Park Lane has offered anyone from Chloe and Isabel that would like to come, they will cover your room and registration. So you will have no cost to attend the convention. They will cover your room, they will cover your registration. And clearly we would like to put people together in rooms so that, which is what all of our team members are doing as well. You can have a roomie, but they will cover your room and registration for anyone that wants to come. This is Park Lane. I want you guys to understand that this is a company that is so generous, and they treat their Park Lane community like family. They put 72 cents of every dollar into the compensation plan. It is the most generous compensation plan you will ever see in the industry. You will earn anywhere from 30 to 50% based on the career level that you are. From what I understand, you guys, some come in and earn, I think, 25 to 30%. Some earn, I believe, 40%. We have different career levels with Park Lane. So you don't earn commission based on how much you sell. You earn commission based on what your career title is. And I will tell you at Park Lane, we do not demote at Park Lane. You don't go back in career title. Once you promote up, and they believe that demoting is not empowering. Promoting and staying there is very empowering. So once you promote to a level, you never go back. You always stay at that level until you promote to the next level. You are paid at the level you promoted to always, every single week. You're paid at that level every single week. You never go back, as I said. You earn your commissions on your personal sales based on your career title, and you earn infinitely deep in your in our plan. You earn infinitely deep. So if you got a team of 700 people, you're earning on all 700 people. If you got a team of 100 people, you're earning on all 100 people. We do not have breakaway plans in our breakaways in our comp plan. So you earn infinitely deep on all of the people within your team. We also have at Park Lane, which is very unique and no other company in the industry does it, a direct appoint program. And Park Lane has a philosophy, and this came from Shirley and Art back when they, started this company back in 1955. They feel in corporate America, if you were to work at, let's say, Microsoft, and you built, or let's just use the pharmaceutical industry because I came from that. I worked in pharma for 12 years. I worked my way up in the pharma industry where I was like the highest level of a representative. I was constantly getting, calls from other companies. They were trying to recruit me. And clearly, if I had gone to work for one of those other companies, I would have been brought in at the level that I had earned and the level of my experience and my expertise. And that would have been respected. And that is how corporate America works. Park Lane feels, why should it be any different in direct sales? It shouldn't. It should be 100% the same. This is a reputable profession just like anything else. So if you have had experience at another company, that experience is recognized. And we look at what your personal sales have been, and we look at what your team sales have been, and then you are brought in at the comparable level. And the benefit of that is you are then taking advantage of our compensation plan at that comparable level. So I'm not going to get any more detail than that because, it can get really nitty gritty, and Mary, let me know if there's anything I've forgotten about on commissions. But I think what is important for you to understand is, for those, you all have had experience at Chloe and Isabel. So we will look at that experience that you have had. You will be brought in at a comparable level, so that you're not going back, you're staying the same or moving forward, clearly. And you're not going to start from the ground zero. And once you promote a level, you were always that level until you promote the next level, and you are paid at that level, and your commissions are based on your experience, not on your personal sales. Okay, so if I've missed anything there, please let me know. Okay, let's get back to jewelry because I know that's what you guys are interested in. So let me show you a few of our rose gold pieces. I think Melissa told me yesterday that she's obsessed with anything filigree, and I was like, you got to check out our J Tamé. I'm probably saying that wrong. It's French. J Tamé, however you say that. This is our J Tamé necklace, but I love this necklace. I love the chain. I love the filigree at the bottom. I'm just going to throw it on really quickly. Okay. I like wearing long necklaces. I wear a lot of long. I'm tall. I'm 5'7". I have a long torso. I know that long necklaces are also slendering, and I can always use a little help there. So I do wear a lot of long necklaces. I like to layer. So I sell a lot because that's what I personally do. But you're going to do you. You're going to build the collection that you love and that your market loves and what's going to speak to them. Now, for those of you that love like really chic and really, like chic and kind of edgy stuff, I love these Soar earrings. These are CZs, cubic zirconias. I think I mentioned, but we also do Swarovski crystals and other types of crystals as well. But these look, so it's hard. I know we're on the phone here, so it's hard for you guys to see. Those look stunning on. If you love studs, I love studs and I love oversized studs. This is another really pretty that you can't really tell, but this is rose gold. It's got a big stone in the middle, and then it's got little bitty CZs on the side, which are so gorgeous. I wear these a lot. So let's go to another bestseller. We have our Twizzlers. And our Twizzlers, again, come in rose gold, gold, and silver. I love that Park Lane brings a lot of things out in multiple metals. And these retail for $32. So these are a great best regular price item. Sorry, I'm trying a hard time putting it through without looking in the mirror. They just kind of thread through your ears. I kind of feel it's like a modern version of a hoop. I wear these 3-4 days a week. I love them. They're great. Okay, so that's our Twizzler, definitely a bestseller. Also, again, for those of you that love the long necklaces, this is our Echo necklace, and it comes in rose gold and also in silver. And it would be it'd be a great half off item or a zinger. And I always talk to people, if you want that instant layered look, like let's look at some of these that, if you want effortless layering and not have to, really work at it. People tell me all the time, I want to layer and I don't know how to layer. Well, we've got lots of pieces that are already layered for them and some that you can take apart. Okay, so let's look at, this is our flash necklace. I've sold a lot of these. It's also one of our thank you gifts. I've booked a lot in order to get the hostess to get it for free. Let me take off, not get it for free, sorry, to get it for $22. Okay, so I'm taking the roux off, I'm putting the flash on, and I'm gonna also talk to you guys, because this was something else that was a little different for me. So I came from a company that had a lot of heavier items, okay? And I mean, I live in Texas, and it's freaking 99 degrees out this time of year, basically. And personally, I couldn't wear those heavy items because it was too hot, for God's sakes. I have learned, again, now that I'm with a company that's been in the jewelry business for 60 some odd years, I have learned, when I was first looking at some of their pieces, I was like, okay, this seems lightweight, lighter weight. Like, what does that mean exactly? And Park Lane has learned over the years that women actually, they want things to be lightweight. They sell more of it when it's lightweight. Sorry, y'all, this is all twisted, so I'm going to try and untwist this while I share this. So they work really hard, specifically, to make things lightweight and not heavy. Now, Do we have some heavy things? We do. We clearly have heavy things. And if you love heavy, we got a lot of heavy, we got options for you. But we also have a lot of lighter weight, even statement necklaces and even statement earrings, lighter weight. And I'm just going to say lighter weight does not mean less quality or not as good of quality. Lighter weight can actually be even better quality. So don't be deceived by that. I know it's easy to think that based on what you know, what you've experienced, but I'm not going to actually leave this on. But this is our flash. Again, instant layered look. What's cool about this one, this has been a bestseller for me. This can be taken apart. So you can just do the bottom two like that, which people love. Or you could just do the choker if you wanted and take off the bottom two. And doesn't really have to be a choker. It can actually just kind of be a short. But people also love that. I love that the top chain has a little bit of shimmer to it because of the type of chain it is. And the bottom two are then kind of like a dull matte. So anyway, that is our flash necklace. I've booked a lot of shows with this, and a lot of my hostesses have gotten this as their thank you gift when their friends have booked. Okay. Then, I'll show you all the Queenie. For those of you that have more classic customers, this has been a bestseller for me, the Queenie necklace. And again, I love the chain on it. I love the filigree. I love the hematite around the edging. I love this gold tassel. What's really cool about this is you can wear this all together like it is, or you can wear just the pendant, the filigree pendant, or you can wear just the tassel. So you could take the tassel off. I'm just going to roll this around here for the moment just to be safe. Then you can just wear it as a gold tassel necklace if you want. So there you go. That's the Queenie, and we have matching earrings to go with it. Here's another, again, if you have customers that like trendy and like fashion jewelry. Oh, this is a little bit of a mess, so this one may not be shown right now. Does this happen to y'all with your trays? I'm a little rough with my jewelry, and so sometimes things they move around when I'm traveling with them. Okay, so here's this cutie patootie. It's got the hematite and the gold. I love the little chain. The little chain's got I almost call it like little flowers, but they're not flowers, but they kind of look like flowers. And look how cute that is. Okay, so fun. So anyway, that is that. Alrighty, so then let's go to, I think I showed you guys the London earrings earlier in silver. Here they are in the gold. This is our Sunny necklace. This is a designer inspired piece. This looks so amazing on. The quality and detail on this is incredible. I almost call this like a statement delicate. Okay, I'm gonna put this on for a little bit. Statement delicate. I love this one. This and this, perfection. I love it. So anyway, here's our little Samba earrings. Those are $16. People love these. They make a great regular price point item. They're super lightweight, super cute. This is our jelly set. We have lots of bracelet sets. This is our jelly. It comes with 5 bracelets. They all have a little bit different detail to them. Love the little bit of, just a little touch of bling here. They look super, they're stretchy, which, we all have those customers that love the stretchy bracelets. It's the instant arm party if they want it, they love an arm party. So love those. If you've got gals that love the delicates, here's our little bright necklace. Just a tiny little bar with the different rainbow of colors of stones, which is really, really hot right now. This is our Ventura necklace, which comes in gold and silver. This one's $34, so it's a great price point. It's got the little bling on one side. It's got the non-bling on the other side, so it's reversible if you want to have someone that doesn't like the bling. What I love about it, it kind of hits about right here. So it's not long, it's not short, it's kind of in the middle. It's like medium length. People love that. So I sell a lot of these, and it makes a great regular price point item for people. So that's that one. Showing y'all just a little bit of turquoise here. For you that love weight and love statement, this baby, people have gone crazy over. This is all natural stone. I mean, it's like art, basically. Again, personally, I would not be able to wear this with 95-degree weather outside. I'd be too hot. But it is so gorgeous. I sell a lot of turquoise. I'm in Texas. I know it's, you know, it works with every skin tone. And for the gal that loves a statement necklace, this thing is amazing quality and absolutely stunning. We also have our olive earrings, which are also one of our thank you gifts for our hostesses. And these are all natural stone. You've got druzy. You've got natural stone here. I mean, they're beautiful. The plating on it is amazing. And people love the olive earrings. Again, my customers do. It's my style. I'm a tassel girl. I love tassels. I love the beads in this one. I love it's got a little bit of shimmer at the bottom. So I've sold a lot of these necklaces because, again, I'm a tassel girl. I carry it with me to my shows. Now let me show you a little bit of silver. I haven't shown you guys a lot of silver. I can't think of the names of these right now. If you're that gal that loves chic and really cool and hip and modern, these are designer inspired. These are stunning. We have them in gold and silver. They're so beautiful. We actually have a necklace that goes with it. I'll show you that right now. And what I love about this necklace, okay, so I love that it's gold and silver. Okay, it's gold and silver. This side has a little bit of bling on the bottom in the gold. Or you can turn it on the other side where there's no bling, depending on what you love. I'm going to actually put this one on. Can't think of the name of it right now, so my apologies. And as soon as I finish this, I'm sure I'll remember the name. So that's just how that goes. You guys know that. Does that ever happen to you all? I mean, I've been doing the jewelry sales for 10 years, and I gave up trying to remember all the names. It just doesn't happen for me. But there's a lot of other things that I can remember. I'm like, we have a fabulous catalog we can use to look up if we ever need to know a name of something if we can't remember. I also think it makes the business look really duplicatable. Anybody can do it. You don't have to go memorize your catalog in order to be able to have the business. So I love this piece. I wear this often. I've sold a lot of these. I've booked a lot of parties because people love this necklace. It's just a really fun one. So that's that one. These are our retro earrings. They've got like the mother of pearl here and then the kind of brushed silver there. Super, super lightweight, super cute. This is our Cherish bracelet. I mean, I sell so many of these. It's $24. Again, I'm showing you just some of our like big gift items. Gals will buy these for their daughters. Oh, this is the Brie. Mary's telling me the Brie necklace. Thank you, Mary. I should know that. I know that, the Brie, but I forgot. This is our little Cherish bracelet for $24. It's obviously Tiffany inspired. And I can't tell you how many, for granddaughters, daughters, sell a ton of these. Great gift. Oh, for teacher gifts galore. Sold a ton of these for end of school for teacher gifts. And, we made cute little cards that said, I cherish, we've cherished having you as our teacher. So that's super fun. You guys know how big stars are right now. We've got our star necklace with just the two little stars, a little dainty. That's really, I think, very hip and modern. So sold a ton of those. This is a Chanel inspired. We've got some Chanel inspired pieces. The way these little bubbles earrings work is you put the small in the front and the big goes in the back. And women that buy these, like they come in and they immediately recognize. They're like, oh my God, this looks like Chanel. And they put them on and they're like, oh yes, I'll take them in gold and silver. And they're like $30. So this is what I'm telling you. This is why if you want to build a smart business, you want a collection that represents all types. Because every time you get a room full of people or every time you go online with a Facebook group full of people, they're not all going to be your style type. And you want a collection that is going to be able to speak to the masses. That's how you're going to build a sustainable business that will be in business for the next 50 years. This is our anchor lariat, really popular again because you can do so many different things with the lariat. I'm sure I don't know if you guys have lariats, but if you do, you know how valuable these are and how people love being able to do all the different things and wear them different ways, and they love the versatility of them and that sort of thing. So anchors are really great. Okay, someone's asking if I have the baby doll. I don't know that I have that one. I forget. Mary's asking if I have baby doll. Mary, I don't think I have that in my tray. See, that's one I don't carry to my shows. I may have it in a drawer. I don't know. But I don't carry that one to my shows. Isn't that funny? See, it's what we carry. It's what we love. Okay, let me show you guys. I'm going to try and wrap this up kind of fast. If you love delicates, Clayton necklace. It's got the little bling on one side or the little embossed dots on the other. Beautiful chain. It is a bestseller for me. You've got clients that love natural stones and druzy. This bluebell necklace looks stunning on all natural stones. Gorgeous. So that's that one. The starling, another druzy, beautiful plating. You can wear it on the sparkly side or on the non-sparkly side. All natural beading, all hand set. I sell a lot of these as my Zinger special where they get it for $25 because I personally love this necklace, and this necklace is over $150 retail because it's all natural stone. So I book because of this. I sell it for the Zinger. That's another great item. The soar necklace. I showed y'all the soar earrings. Just a cute little delicate. Sell a ton of these for that gal that loves something a little hip and fun. The razzle earrings and the periwinkle. Super lightweight, featherweight. Sell a ton of those. This is our storm bracelet. Looks gorgeous on. Great tassel. Sell a ton of those. Again, these are what I love. I know I keep saying that, but just want to reiterate, it's just how it works. The tiki earrings. I love statement earrings, as you guys have learned about me. I mean, come on now. I may be wearing these today. I'm going out on the boat today, and we're gonna take a boat ride to lunch with some friends. So look how cute that is. I have this is our Nilla bracelet set. You get a little bit of rose gold, a little gold, and a little silver. How fun is that? This is our Zen set. What's funny about this one, I have never, not once ever worn this one. Just going to be 100% transparent. Never worn it. May not ever wear it. And I sell 2 or 3 at every single show. So this is an example of a piece that I'm not personally wearing. And it's not even because I don't like it. I actually do like it. I just never gravitate towards it. I sell 2 or 3 at every single show. And all of my friends locally that I've sold it to wear it all the time. I see them in it all the time. So this is an example of something that wouldn't be what I would first go to, but clearly people love it, and I have earned a lot of income on this one necklace, okay? I'm going to show you guys just some of my other earrings I got on my earring stands. These are versatile. The tassel comes off, so you wear it as a stud or as a tassel. Okay. Those would be cute with the red too. These are our Merlin earrings. Look at the blue stone in those. They're gorgeous. Beautiful quality. These are insanely gorgeous. Look at the quality in these. We saw someone, I think at the Grammys or one of those big awards, were wearing these. I forget who, but some famous person. Okay. These are Oprah inspired. The famous earrings that Oprah wore all the time. That were made by like Neil Lang, I think, that famous jewelry designer. And these are like $60, but you could get them for $30 at half off. Look how beautiful those are. These are our whisper earrings. These come in gold and silver. These are $18. We probably sell five of these at every show because people love them, and they're $18, and it makes a great regular price item. These are the rosé. They are retiring, but these have been one of my favorites. I wear them all the time. Okay. So then we go to, Park Lane does rings really, really well. They have even more plating on the rings because obviously, clearly people wash their hands. This cute little love ring is $24. I sell a ton of those. Look how sweet that is. This Atlas ring I sell is shown in, we have it in hematite, silver, gold, rose gold. So if someone falls in love with it, they can get it any color they want, which is awesome. Also, these these little dotty studs here. They're a hammered stud, real simple. They're $20. Gold, hematite, rose gold, silver. And then these are $20 also. I can't think of the names of these right now, but I sell a lot of those as the regular price items. These Tootsie are very chic. People love those, gold and silver. These come in gold and silver. Those are like $30, I think. These are the infinite earrings. They're $18. I sell these a ton also. Again, we've got, like I mentioned to you, we've got lots of great regular price items to help people then take advantage of the higher price point that they get at half off. I'm going to give y'all a little tip for some of you that do go out and do home shows. I carry all my jewelry on my neck forms, which I get the easels because they're easy. And then I just put a little rubber band over them to keep them in place. And then I just take the rubber band off and set it up on the table. That's my little trick today for you guys. Some of our delicates. These are the, can't think of the names of those, but those are the silver version. Some of our delicates here. And then, okay. Here's my husband, Jonathan. He's just coming in, so I'll just introduce, they can't see you. You don't have to come over here. That would be my husband, Jonathan. You're going to have to like bend down.
Oh.
Right here, babe. Look in the phone right here.
Oh, there.
Sorry.
Hey, how are y'all? Just brought her a chopped salad.
I will not eat my chopped salad while I'm talking to you guys, but thank you very much. Thank you. I didn't mention, but 4 months ago, we launched a Sparkle Box subscription. And this is actually so flippin' cool. The way our Sparkle Box subscription works is every month, any customer can subscribe. It's $24 a month. Every month, a brand new box, surprise, arrives in their arrives in their mailbox. This box is gorgeous. Okay, look how beautiful this, and it's like something from Neiman Marcus. Comes with all this beautiful tissue, comes with their surprise each month that's in our packaging, which this is what all of our packaging looks like, which people love because it's a jewelry bag they can then store their jewelry in. And then it's got a new different item every single month. You never know what it's going to be. It's always a surprise. The July item is just released, and it's a necklace set, and I actually don't even have mine yet. I think maybe it's coming today, or I'd show you. But I think over here I may have, this was our first month. Every month has been like a runaway hit. The only ones I have right now are the first month. This was our first month, which this is like a faux fur. For those of you that love animal print, I'm obsessed with animal print. It's on everything. It's on my flip-flops. I'm obsessed with animal print. If you join us, you're going to see that about me. But anyway, these earrings, look how cute those look with this. That was the first month. The items each month are going to be up to $80 value. The customer can subscribe for $24 a month, and they can stop it at any time. And this is just a way to layer in repeat business month after month after month after month and build another income stream. Okay, so our customers are loving them. This is our, I don't know. I'm now starting to get brain dead, I think. I don't remember what the name of this one is. But and this is an example of a gorgeous and beautiful statement necklace. Oh, it's the stone necklace, I think. The stone necklace. But it is lightweight, my friends. It is lightweight. It is not heavy. And I'm telling you right now, I would never sell one if it were heavy in the weather that I live in. But because it's lightweight, I'm able to sell more of them. And lightweight does not mean not as good a quality. Lightweight can mean just as good a quality, if not better quality. So I just want to make sure that can be a myth, and it was a concern I had, and just want to make sure I squash that concern. So, okay, Mary, have I forgotten anything? Commissions, rich rewards I talked about. Anything else? Jen, have I forgotten anything else? I'm sure I haven't answered it all. I know this is long. Thankfully, this will be a great resource that anybody can come back and watch. I'll end with the special that until July 17th, you can sign up and get $1,000 in product for free. You're going to pay $20 shipping. You're going to submit 1,000 in sales or sell 1,000 in your first 30 days. Easy peasy. You guys do jewelry. You know that's not hard to do. We're going to help you do it. You're going to have one debut show with your people, and you'll be at that. And so that your $229 kit is waived. Okay. And then the last thing I will say is, and we'd be honored to have you. I haven't spoken a lot about our Treasure Tribe, our team, but I will tell you this about our team. Our team has decades and decades and decades of leadership experience in the industry. We have had people in the last 15 months join us from every type of direct sales and network marketing company out there. People have come from skincare, from clothing, from home accessories, clearly from jewelry. We've had a lot come from jewelry, from makeup, you name it. And the leadership experience we have is like nothing I've ever seen before. We are a fun group of good, honest women that just want to help each and every one of our team members go out and do what they want to do with this business. And if you want to build a jewelry empire like I've done in the past and I'm now doing here at Park Lane, we're going to help you do that. If you just want to do a little bit and be a part of a fun, loving community, we will help you do that as well. It's your business, your way, and we're going to be there to support you. And what I would ask of you is, if you are considering something else, because you may be, before you make that choice, give us an opportunity to talk with you. Give us an opportunity to talk about maybe what you may be thinking, because you may have been told something that could not be further from the truth. One of the things that I learned when I made this move here is that, as I told you, there is not another company in the industry that can compare. If you compared Company A to Park Lane is going to be superior in every single aspect of the package, from every program, the compensation plan, the jewelry, the styles, the types, blah, blah, blah. You know, the perks that you get, the trips, the cars, all that stuff. They're going to be superior. And so what I have found that companies do is, because they can't compete, then they start kind of like making up stuff. And there's a lot of misinformation out there. And I'm sorry for that. I can't control that. So what I would suggest is, if you're thinking about something else, before you make your mind up, or if you think you've heard something that maybe you're like, well, I don't know, I've heard this or I've heard that, give us an opportunity to address it, because I will never, I won't be pushy, but I would love to have the opportunity, or Mary, for us to address your questions, because it's possible to get misinformation. And I would just much rather you get the information so you can then make an educated decision. That's my goal with every single one of you. Get the information and then you can make an educated decision. And we're here to help. So anyway, I think that's it. I'm so sorry for so much time, but hopefully it'll be helpful. My heart goes out to you all. You will be fine. Okay? You will be fine. That is what I will leave you with. And I am a big believer that when strong women band together, they can do anything. And I know you all are going to be fine. My goal would be to help you transition to a different jewelry brand with your same business where you don't skip a beat. And you don't skip a beat financially either, and possibly get yourself in an even better situation. And then you'll realize that that chapter led you to the next chapter of your life, which is what I've experienced in my professional career. I've had 3 businesses now. I had my small business for 10 years. I had my first direct sales business with my first jewelry company, which was 10 years. And I am now at my forever home, where I am building my legacy that will be able to be passed down to my family if I choose. So anyway, thank you all so much. I am honored to have had the opportunity. Don't hesitate to reach out to myself or Mary, Jen, or Melissa, or anybody to answer any questions. And I'm just very grateful for the opportunity. So thank you guys. Mwah.